What's up? Red Herring is on the mic. Nigga. I was looking at the Today Show today, and the question came up: should companies be responsible to pay a woman for maternity leave? And that should be a no-brainer. A resounding no. Let me ask you a question. Is it the company's responsibility to take care of your children? No. Last time I checked, the only thing the company was obligated to do was to pay you whatever you guys agreed on the designated time. I wonder, why do people think the government and the company's responsibility is to take care of you? I was looking at the Today Show, and they were making comparisons, and I often laugh when I hear them compare the United States versus other Western modernized countries, and it's like, wait a minute, some other Western nations are borderline communist, they're imperialist, and not a so-called true republic or democracy. So that comparison is very fallacious, extremely fallacious. I thought this was the era of the strong, independent, liberated woman. If anything a man can do, a woman can do it. If not, it's better. And I agree with that 100%. But what really burns my butthole is when people use that as an excuse to beg for special treatment, or preferential treatment, or equality, or fairness. Let's talk about fairness. Shouldn't it be the woman's responsibility? And if a man is involved, shouldn't it be their responsibility to make the provision so that in the event the wife does get pregnant, shouldn't they make provisions where they can save money so that the mother can be on maternity leave and spend time with little baby? But no, we want to blame the companies. But the worst part about it, when we get these political hacks, they want to lobby Congress, and they want to write it into law. And see, this is where I have a problem with that. What we're doing now is we're practicing communism and practicing socialism. It is not the company's job to take care of you and your family. The last time I checked, when people get pregnant, that's a conscious decision. You're not a victim. Come on, guys, have we lost use of our senses? But I guess you can't lose what you never had. At some point, I guess, when will the foolishness stop? What do we want next? We want our employers to cover for our blowjobs. We want corporate sponsored anal sex. What's next? Come on, guys. And then we wonder why companies want to send Americans job overseas. Because you're spoiled. And I bet you these very same people that want to go on maternity leave, they wouldn't ever consider trading in their sick days and vacation days to use those on maternity leave, would they? Grow up. And see, this also ties into the whole thing about the so-called discrepancy in pay, as far as women getting discriminated against pay. Think about it. If you take 6 weeks out of the workforce for maternity leave, that's 6 weeks of pay that you're not going to get at the end of the year. Is this discrimination because you got pregnant? Now, wouldn't it also be discriminatory against a company that I have to give up 6 weeks of free labor that you didn't do? Now, I bet you there are going to be some people that say, "Oh, Red, you're just bashing women again. You're a woman hater. You're a feminist. You're a fag. Look at your t-shirt. You don't like women. Who broke your heart?" I've heard worse, actually. And if I pissed you off, well, take a number, stand in line. Next. Does this look like discrimination when people consciously make a decision knowing what the outcome is going to be? Come on, guys. I know you guys got to have no better than this. Because if nobody don't know better than what we seeing here today, I'm sorry, people. There is no hope for the United Snakes of America, land of the weak and home of the corporate slaves. Mm-hmm.